Hello everyone, my name is Sparky and welcome back to Sparky's Guide. This is episode 14 and today we are going to be doing something actually a first in the series. So you might wonder, what are you talking about? Well, we are actually going to be going to another dimension. So let me quickly just explain to you what the dimensions. We are in the overworld, and there are two other dimensions in Minecraft. The other dimensions are the Nether, which is where we're going today, and the end. We will be talking about the end and how to get to the end later in the series. How do we get to the Nether, you might ask? Well, it's quite simple. We need this block. And what is this block? This block is obsidian. I do have one block of obsidian upstairs in my storage. We're also going to need something that I used all of, flint. And we are going to be needing iron. I'm also going to need a bucket. I have 6 of them, so we're good here. Now I just gotta find some water, which is gonna take a while because I know where it is. It's far away. So, getting this block called obsidian. This is what I would usually do. So get your water bucket right here. So there's at least 2 layers right here of lava. So what you can do, and I don't know if I want to do this. Okay, I'm gonna keep this, and I'm gonna show you this technique. You just press the W key or hold the W key, and then you're gonna need at least a diamond pickaxe for this to get obsidian. You are going to need at least 10 obsidian for a portal. So, and what this technique does is, as you just witnessed, it's going to form obsidian around you so you don't get burned with the lava. And the obsidian doesn't burn in the lava. So you actually get to keep it. Well, I'm going to get 10 pieces of obsidian, and then I will back to you. Why exactly did I get all this? Why did I get 10 obsidian? So what you're going to need to do is create a portal. You're going to need a flint and steel because you're going to be making a portal out of the... to make a flint and steel, you're going to need flint. So it's a shapeless recipe. So, but as long as you have an iron ingot and a piece of flint, you can get a flint and steel. The main purpose of a flint and steel is to light nether portals. Well, I mean, it can light things on fire. So if you wanted to burn down this whole forest, you really could. Like, I mean, these leaves are pretty flammable. As you can see, it used up some durability. It also has durability, 64, as you can see. You can put like unbreaking on this if you really wanted to, but you need an anvil. I'm not really going to do that because I'm only going to use it to light the portal. Now, another thing you want to keep in mind when building another portal is that they can be really loud. And you don't necessarily want it right next to your house. How do I light this? Like I had mentioned earlier, you got to flint and steel out, and you just right click. And it's going to show, there's going to be this purpley portal. So what you can do is you can go step in, and hopefully it's not a bad spawn because it can just be really hairy. See, there's lava even right there. I just heard, I don't know if you heard that noise, but that was a game. Those things are kind of a pain. So, this is not super great, what I wanted to do. Because we are going to be going over the biomes at some point. Right now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to mine for Netherite. It is an upgrade higher than diamond. And you need to get down to Y level 15. That is where that's where something called ancient tree is the most common, so you can get netherite. Now, I did bring a gold helmet because okay, that's a piglin. So I gotta put this helmet on, or it's gonna get mad at me. Okay, see, you can tell now it's just neutral. So I don't really want to deal with those guys right now. So I'm going to mine down to level 15, and if you're curious how to look that up, you got to use something called the F3 screen. I may have mentioned it earlier, but if you literally just hit F3 on your keyboard, I don't know why it didn't work the first time, but if you go down, it's right under where it says Minecraft the Nether XYZ, and Z is 89. Or I'm sorry, Y is 89. Z is 14. The 89 number is what I need to focus on, and we need to get down to 15. So I have to mine down 70 odd blocks. So I hit a roadblock, literally hit a roadblock. So there is some lava down there, and there are these massive lava lakes in the Nether, which is dangerous because I could die if I just walk in there and lose everything. So what you can do is you can get something like gravity affected blocks. So you can get blocks like that, and they will get rid of the lava. Alright guys, so it is actually the next day. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update and maybe a little bit of a better explanation. I was able to get down to level 15. It was kind of annoying because there was literally lava everywhere with the lava lake. And I actually ran out of gravel. So I just found some gravel. There was some gravel in the Nether. And I cleared this out. So it was a little bit better of an experience for me to get down here. So, you might be wondering why I have a bow, or what this is a bow. I did enchant it. There's just low level. I mean, it was a level 30 enchantment, not super great. We'll go over those enchanting a bow later. The only reason I have a bow is because I had mentioned something about a ghast, and that's what you want to use to defend yourself against those. Thankfully, I haven't heard or seen one yet, so that's probably for the best. The reason why I also have this spyglass is because there's an advancement. We're looking at a ghast. Also, I'm not sure if you remember, but there was an advancement called not on here, but we need to go deeper is what the advancement is called, and that's basically you just go to the Nether, and that's what this is. That's what this bring summer clothes, but that's what this we need to go deeper advancement is with the Nether advancement. So, and there's some more advancements that we'll talk about. There's even a bow one, which I did use the bow. So, and then there's just some other ones in here that we'll talk about later, and especially a netherite hoe. So, oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. We need to go deeper. That's what this that's what that advancement was. So, and there's some related to the end, and a zombie villager, which we'll talk about later when we talk more about villager trading. We did talk about what to do when you encounter a village. I believe it was episode 3. So I'll correct myself in editing. I have to edit this today so I can get this out tomorrow. So And you want to bring some extra food when going to the Nether, especially with Netherite mining, because you don't know how long you're going to be here. And I also don't have my gold helmet because I put it away. So hopefully we don't have to deal with any piglins today. But you want to bring another gold helmet when coming to the Nether, especially in a crimson forest like this. So, and this is the Soul Sand Valley, and those are just some of the 4 biomes in Minecraft in the Nether. So we'll talk about those later. I really would like to get some netherite mining done. I did find some, and there is a couple there's 3 techniques that you can use when netherite mining. One is just using a pickaxe, which is what I used. Another method is bed mining, which maybe we can try in the next episode. And then there's also TNT, which I don't have any TNT, and you need gunpowder and sand, and I don't have a whole lot of both. So, yeah. Like I said, I did run out of gravel. So, and there was a couple spots around here, and I didn't really want to get up there because death. So, I mean, there's some scattered around, and there's some over there. Just a little bit that didn't really help. I had to, like I said, I got some in the overworld. So, but I do have, like I said, I did find some nether, or ancient debris is what the block we need. You'll also be finding this, which is nether gold, which the reason why there's nether gold is because of the piglins, and piglins like their gold, and that's why you kind of need a gold helmet so they won't really think otherwise of you. I am going to be using silk touch for that. There's also another ore, which I'll probably find it on the way there. And there's also going to be blobs of this block called blackstone. I'm not going to get some right now, but if I want to build with some, I can. It can be used for some things like cobblestone. That's like another equivalent of cobblestone, but not like everything that you can make with cobblestone you can make with. Why they did that, I don't know why, but there's a few things, like a furnace. I also believe a stone pickaxe or any stone tools also. This is the other block that I was talking about, the other ore. So this is nether quartz, and it can be a good source of XP in the early game. So if you need XP, this is the block I was looking for. It can spawn up to a blob of 3. I believe it's only 1 per chunk. So, and you're also going to get an advancement hidden in the depths. So sometimes you can like mine around it, and sometimes it will spawn nearby, but that's not always the case. I could continue to dig in this direction, and I probably will have to do that in order to find how much I need. Because the thing about netherite is you actually need 4 of these to get 1 ingot. So you might be thinking, what? That's not how Minecraft works. Well, I guess you could call new updates of Minecraft not Minecraft. Because before the Nether update, which is when this was added, it was all we had was diamond. They had nothing above diamond, but now we do, and it's an interesting way. They kind of wanted to honor diamonds up until that point. So we are going to need a couple things besides this, but to start, you need 4 ancient debris, and you also need 4 pieces of gold, which this will help. Another gold ore will help, but I probably have some gold at home. you need obviously 1 ingot upgrade every diamond tool. So there's 4 pieces of armor and 6, 7, 8, 36 pieces. I need 35 more ancient debris in order to upgrade literally everything. That is going to take some time. And thankfully I'm recording a little bit earlier than I was yesterday, so I can actually have time to do things. The technique I was going to show you is, I believe it was every other block, where you do this, whatever the reach of the pickaxe, which is 5 blocks, every other block. And you're probably not going to find a whole lot, but it does clear out a lot of blocks, because you can see all the blocks, and sometimes you are going to have stuff like lava that's in the way, so that could be a problem. However, you'll be able to see most of the blocks, and that does give you an advantage. I was only seeing the blocks in front of me and the blocks on the sides. I wasn't seeing any of the blocks that were behind this block. I don't know what, obviously I can see it right now, but if I wasn't mining after this point, I would have no idea. This will help, and it does cover a lot of ground. I'm not sure if there are other people out there that have done this technique, because I do remember when this first came out, which a couple years ago. Actually, I do have some of the snapshots on my channel. Actually, remember who I saw this from. So if anyone remembers this technique, please drop it down in the comments, because I would like to give credit where credit is due, because nowadays people are just stealing other people's work, claiming it as their own, and that's not really fair to the creator and whoever is making copycat content. They're not coming up with anything original. So so yeah, I would like to whoever came up with that idea, please let me know if you know. So obviously if there's stuff like this, like, yeah, it'll be right here or right here, and that's kind of lame, but I'm gonna do this up and down the corridors that I mined already and see if I have any luck. Otherwise, if I don't, I will just keep mining. But whenever either of those happen, I will still give you an update. Alright, so some time has passed. I was able to get all the ancient debris that I needed, all the 36. It did take a little while. I put it in this chest right here. Yeah, so this is what I got. I did forget something, gold, to make the netherite ingot, and we are going to be crafting the smithing table is what we need. Get it. But I just want to show you guys. I went a little bit further by branches when I was mining in the nether. So I just want to show you what I meant by every other block. I know you probably are like, okay, you kind of sound silly. Well, it might sound silly, but I haven't showed you like other mining techniques. So as you can see, some of them are not all the way, because there is like lava, and there is a bunch of lava right here, so that's why this is empty. So, but yeah, this is just long hallways, branches, deep within the nether, and this is where the ancient debris is. So you can get unlucky sometimes, but it's probably gonna take you a little while. I just thought I would do that. Now let's get back to the house, and let's upgrade to netherite. First things first, we are going to need to craft the smithing table. All of the ingredients for the smithing table. You need 2 iron ingots and wood planks, just like that. Now I'm just going to keep this down here. This is how it's going to be until 1.20, because it changes in 1.20. You have your tool, and then you have the ingot, and then it gets upgraded to netherite. So I have to smelt the ancient debris and the gold, The moment you've all been waiting for. You need 4 netherite scraps, and that's what the ancient debris smelts into. Put it in a furnace or a blast furnace. I recommend putting it in a blast furnace because it's twice as fast compared to a regular furnace. You also need 4 gold ingots. So the ratio, maybe I shouldn't say ratio, but you need 4 netherite scrap and 4 ingots. So 4 and 4 give you 1. Should turn into 9. 9 netherite ingots. And fun fact, you can turn this into a block. But we're not going to be turning it into a block today. This is what we're going to be doing. Let's do the armor. And pants. Boots. That gives me the covered me in debris advancement. We get that. Shovel, axe, and sword. There we go. I look pretty snazzy. Very cool. Alright, so we are going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hit the wrong button. If you enjoyed the episode, then leave a like, and if you want to see more content like this, then maybe consider subscribing. I hope everyone has a good day, and stay safe out there, everyone. Bye.